This right here explains why your team aren't following the SOPs that you have put in place. So every month we get to work with different small business owners, and one of the most common frustrations is my team aren't following the SOPs that I've put in place. Now the SOPs are probably good, but you're missing two key layers that will always lead you to this problem. So here's what happens. Business owners have a really clear vision of how they want things to be done and the standards that they want upheld. And then they naturally, as they start to get a team, go, well, let me just turn this into guides so the team can follow them. Makes sense. But actually what happens is the team get distracted with different things and the team default to doing things to the standard that is the easiest to deliver or what feels right for them, not necessarily following the SOPs. Now, if you don't have these two middle layers in place that are on the chart here, you're not going to know that this is happening until you start to get complaints or you start to see issues in the business. By adding these two layers in, we can check in on it on a weekly basis. So what you've got to do is make sure that your owner vision is translated into business goals, and they need to be measurable. And those business goals then come down to individual and or team scorecards that are recorded on a weekly basis. And within those scorecards are the numbers that tell us if the standards are being delivered. Are sales on track? Are customers happy? Are we retaining people? Are people renewing contracts? Whatever it might be in your business. All of these things should be indicative of if the SOPs are being followed. So if that's being tracked on a weekly basis, instead of you waiting for complaints to come through and numbers to start dropping off a cliff, you can see on a weekly basis through numbers, this person is doing what I need them to do, or there's an issue here. Then when we look into it and we have a conversation with the team member, like, why is these numbers not up to scratch? And they might say, I'm struggling with this thing, I'm struggling with that thing. And we say, well, there's an SOP for that. So I'd like you to go and follow that SOP. And that creates two big shift changes in your business. Number one, it creates a natural layer of accountability. So people have to follow the SOPs that are in place. And number two, it stops you and your management team feeling like managers. You can start to feel more like coaches because you're addressing issues early and you're guiding people, signposting people to your SOPs. So it doesn't feel like they're being micromanaged to do things in the exact way that you tell them, but they're being coached to get to the standard that you want them to be at. So get your goals and scorecards in place, and people not following SOPs will become a pain of the past.